Today, I am going to talk about team building under life skills for corporates. What is team building? Team building is a collective term for various types of activities used to enhance social relations and define roles within teams, often involving collaborative tasks. It is distinct from team training, which is designed by a combine of business managers, learning, and development. HR business partner, if the role exists, to improve the efficiency rather than interpersonal relations. Many team building exercises aim to expose and address interpersonal problems within the group. Over time, these activities are intended to improve performance in a team-based environment. Team building is one of the foundations of organizational development that can be applied to groups such as sports teams, school classes, military units, or flight crews. The formal definition of team building includes aligning around goals, building effective working relationships, reducing team members' role ambiguity, finding solutions to team problems. Team building is one of the most widely used group development activities in organizations. A common strategy is to have a team building retreat or corporate love-in where team members try to address underlying concerns and build trust by engaging in activities that are not part of what they ordinarily do as a team. Of all organizational activities, one study found team development to have the strongest effect versus financial measures for improving organizational performance. A 2008 meta-analysis found that team development activities, including team building and training, improve both a team's objective performance and that team's subjective supervisory ratings. Team building can also be achieved by targeted personal self-disclosure activities. They are setting goals. This emphasizes the importance of clear objective and individual team goals. Team members become involved in action planning to identify ways to define success and failure and achieve goals. This is intended to strengthen motivation and foster a sense of ownership. By identifying specific outcomes and tests of incremental success, teams can measure their progress. Many organizations negotiate a team charter with the team. Role clarification. This emphasizes improving team members' understanding of their own and others' respective roles and duties. This is intended to reduce ambiguity and foster understanding of the importance of structure by activities aimed at defining and adjusting roles. It emphasizes the members' interdependence and the value of having each member focus on their role in the team success. Problem solving. This emphasizes identifying major problems. Interpersonal relations. This emphasizes increasing teamwork skills such as giving and receiving support, communication, and sharing. Teams with fewer interpersonal conflicts generally function more effectively than others. A facilitator guides the conversations to develop mutual trust and open communication between team members. Then comes the effectiveness. The effectiveness of team building differs substantially from one organization to another. The most effective efforts occur when team members are interdependent, knowledgeable, and experienced, and when organizational leadership actively establishes and supports the team. Effective team building incorporates an awareness of team objectives. The team must work to develop goals, roles, and procedures. As a result, team building usually associated with increasing task accomplishment, goal meeting, and achievement of results within teams. Effects of team building. The strategies on all four outcomes with 10% and 90% credibility intervals, effect on performance. Team building has been scientifically shown to positively affect the team effectiveness. Goal setting and role clarification were shown to have impact on cognitive, affective, process, and performance outcomes. These had the most powerful impact on affective and process outcomes, which implies that team building can help benefit teams experiencing issues with negative effects such as lack of cohesion or trust. It could also improve teams suffering from process issues such as lack of clarification in the roles. Goal setting and role clarification have the greatest impact because they enhance motivation, reduce conflict, and help to set individual purposes, goals, and motivation. Teams with 10 or more members appear to benefit the most team building. This is attributed to larger teams having, generally speaking, a greater reservoir of cognitive resources and capabilities than smaller teams. Challenges to team building. The term team building is often used to as a dodge when organizations are looking for a quick fix to poor communication systems or unclear leadership directives leading to unproductive teams with no clear how to be successful. Teamwork is the best work. Teams are then assembled to address specific problems while the underlying causes are not ignored. Dyer highlighted three challenges in the team buildings. Lack of teamwork skills. One of the challenges facing leader is to find team-oriented employees. Most organizations rely on the education institution to have inculcated these team skills to the students. Dyer believed, however, the students are encouraged to work individually and succeed without having to collaborate. This works against the kinds of behavior needed for teamwork. Another study found that team training improve cognitive, affective, process and performance outcomes. Virtual workplaces and across organizational boundaries, according to Dyer, organizations individuals who are not in the same physical space increasingly work together. Members are typically unable to build a concrete relationship with other team members. Another study found that face-to-face communication is very important in building an effective team environment. Face-to-face contact always key to developing trust. Formal team building sessions with a facilitator led the members to face-to-face contact was key to developing trust. Formal team building sessions with a facilitator led the members to agree to the relationship and define how the teams were work. Informal contact was also mentioned. Globalization and virtualization. Teams increasingly include members who have dissimilar languages, cultures, values, and problem solving approaches. Problems. One-to-one meetings has been successful in some organizations. Application of team building schools. Diana and Joseph claim that instructions can motivate students to develop teamwork skills and provide a guideline on how professors can help students build effective study or project teams. This approach emphasizes examples of job situations that require teamwork skills. Instructor guidelines define the objectives and associated tasks that make up the project. The most important instruction is clear timelines and deadline. Show the team how to define roles and underline that to succeed, every role must be fulfilled. Then comes the stress the balance between task roles and relationships. Assigning task roles ensures that nothing is forgotten, while relationships minimizes misunderstanding and conflict. Then comes attend team meetings and observe the discussions, sometimes without prior notice. Give constructive feedback on how to improve. Diana and Joseph recognize 7 basic roles. To know your team members, communicate accurately and unambiguously, accept and support one another, check for understanding, share ideas and understanding, check for agreement, resolve conflicts quickly and constructively, help the team create a problem solving system. Diana and Joseph provide a scoring system that lets students assess a conflict and see how to resolve the issue. For example, students may be at 0 to 1 score, no decision, where the members are unable to reach a consensus, or a score of 10, where all are satisfied. Teams log their meetings and activities so they know where they are and can see the problems while they can be solved. Organizations. Team building in organization is a common approach to improving performance. Fun is an important component to team building, but the intent is to become productive, focused, and aligned. Purely recreational activities can be helpful but must be timed and consider the capabilities of team members. Other activities geared toward creating a learning environment, exceeding results, and engaging employees must be present. Employee engagement exercises allow teams to create solutions that are meaningful to them with direct impact on the individuals, the team, and the organization. Experiential learning and ramification methods are effective ways to engage millennials in the workplace. Employee engagement is effective because employees enjoy problem solving activities. Problem solving creates ownership. It can increase the capacity. Competitive activities encourage a results based outlook. Outdoor activities can be an effective way to engage the team, but there are many different types of team building activities possible. As sports, team building was introduced in sports in the 1990s. A 2010 study that analyzed the effects of team building found that team building activities increase group cohesion. According to Yukelson, in sports, teams are made up of a collection of interdependent individuals, coordinated and orchestrated into various tasks, efficient roles for the purpose of achieving goals and objectives that are deemed important for that particular team. Team building in sports develops behaviors and skills and increase team functioning. One of the fundamental strategies is to emphasize team identity. This can be done by instilling a sense of shared destiny. A study examined whether a team building intervention program that stressed the importance of goal setting increased cohesion. 86 high school basketball players were studied. The hypothesis employed season-long goal setting. Participants were asked to individually assign targets for the team and negotiate with other team members to finalize a goal score for the team. In the control branch, the coach occasionally encouraged participants to cheer for and support other team members. The research concluded that at the beginning of the study, all the teams had the same level of cohesion, but the team with the season long goal setting intervention program performed better. The level of team cohesion did not increase as a result of ceiling effect with the intervention program, but the level decreased significantly for the control group. This was attributed to lack of emphasis on team goals, core components for building a successful sports team. The coach communicates the goals and objectives to the team, defining roles and group norms. Team members should know what is expected from them. Mission statements can encourage the team to support each in achieving the goals. Team members should be trained that the team comes first and that each member is accountable for individual action and actions of the team as a whole. Team culture refers to the psychosocial relationship within the team motives, team identity, team sport, and team collective efficacy. The coach builds a positive culture. This can be done during recruiting of team-oriented athletes, instill a sense of pride in group membership. Team identity can be created by motivating team members and commit team goals and have pride in performance. Open and honest communication process can bring the team together. This includes both verbal and non-verbal communication. Trust, honesty, mutual sharing, and understanding should be emphasized. The team members should be encouraged and given the chance to speak during the debriefing session. Teammates help each other before, after, and during games. Hope you understood the importance of team building and team inculcation and achieving the targets by the team members. If you like this video, please share with your friends and give your comments and subscribe. Thank you very much.